the game starts out with move d4, and then after d5, he does this one here. Pawn e6, we have a queen's gambit declined. All right, now we have this guy pressured here on d5 2 times, controlling that square 2 times, so it's all good. It's not a threat, it's just pressure. Knight to f6, and then he goes this way. Common move in the queen's gambit exchange, or just the queen's gambit. And then after right here, knight to f3, both sides just developing. Now he's going to go ahead and go with takes here on f6, and then they take back. In the game here, he indeed does go with h4. Queen to c2 is by far much more common in this queen's gambit setup. I play this a lot myself, and it's remarkable how much the queen comes to c2 pretty much universally. In this case though, he goes, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm going out this way. So he goes with pawn to h4, and now the opponent goes, okay, so I've seen this before. You're going to take on h7? Yeah, right. Get out of here. Get out of town. Ain't going to happen. So instead then is going to block this way with g6. Okay, well, what do we do about this? Well, we're going to go h5. And what's the thinking behind h5? What's the strategy here? Remove pawns in front of the king. I like it. Yep, all good answers. Also to soften the g6 square. So in this case, this is like an interesting alt example where instead of getting at h7, we actually take over this g6 square. They're going to slide this one over, we take, and then they go here. And then consistent with this plan to take over the g6 square, he lines it up and goes like this. And so we just takes back here, and then after this move, we can bring in the knight, bring in the rook, they're toast. Okay, how about this? I'll just retreat my bishop. So now, when your queen comes to g6, it won't be checked. So then, white goes, this is fine, and does it anyway. He takes on g6. After takes this way, and then queen takes, we got 3 pieces left to continue attacking the king, and they go this way. Now we have a critical choice to make. Do we want to go with the move rook to h7 or knight to g5? One of these wins, and one of these only draws. It's the rook h8 thing that's a lot tougher to see. Bingo, you guys nailed it. We do this move here, knight to g5, very, very cool. Now after queen to f6, unless we find this move, we're actually going to be like losing, essentially, because we sacrifice some material, right? But with this one, now it's game over. Kapow! Only move here for black is to go this way, and then we go into h7, and now we get checkmate, game over. So chess has a lot to do, right, with decision making and problem solving. So you want to get it right on your first go at it. So unlike writing code, which I know a lot of you guys do, I mean, a big difference in chess is that every move is a one-way door. So once you go in, you can't go back out. Accuracy matters. That's why some of you guys found that exact sacrifice. Cool stuff. So what do we learn in this one? Well, we learn that it can arise even from the queen's gambit exchange variation, and we learn that sometimes dubious plans can be quite potent, and that's what we saw here. And also we discovered that in the event you can't get at h7 specifically, okay, maybe just shift and pivot and try to instead attack it like an adjacent square such as g6. Cool. And then, just all similar themes, just using the knight and the rook to land that checkmate. Very cool stuff. Alrighty, I'm going through these examples faster than I thought I would, but I think we're at a good pace.